So hello guys, welcome to episode 17 of our EAFC Player Career Mode here on the channel. Now this is the big episode, the end of the regular season. We still have a chance to get automatic promotion. If we switch our attention to the top of the league, we are going to get 3 games today. Forest Green, Wimbledon and Stockport have played 44. We have got a game in hand, as have Wrexham. Both of us on 70 points. A win, we can go above Forest Green into the automatic promotion spaces. This is going to be a real blockbuster end to the season. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's just bring you up today in terms of the calendar and who we've got today. We will be starting off at home against Crawley at the Keepmoat before going away to Sutton United, and then we finish the season away at Barrow. Will it be an automatic promotion party? We will be in the starting 11, hopefully for all 3 games, but certainly for the first one against Crawley. Big game. Let's hope Ironside and Miller can continue their form and we can get automatic promotion. If not, the playoffs will be on the next episode, so bear that in mind. But let's see and have a look at the objectives that we've got for this first game of the new season. It should be a good one. Let's have a look. Completed passes, 40% success rate. We will blitz that. Right then, they're in white, wearing our famous red and white striped shirts. Let's get on with it. Good start from us. Good winning the ball high. Played into us by Miller. We're going to go in through Biggins down the left-hand side. He goes back into us. We take a few touches here. I can see Ironside. I don't know if he's offside. We do get the goal. And he is offside. I thought we played the killer pass through there. The lino seemed pretty convinced. I took my time. Ironside's a... Wow. It were a lot closer than I thought it were going to be. He's just offside. That could have been the perfect start. And after 4 minutes, we're already looking like we're in control of this midfield. Biggins down the left-hand side. He's got Ironside and Miller in the middle. We're just dropping back a little bit. He crosses it to the back stick. And there he's Close. And Ben Close sends us 1-0 up here at the Keepmoat. What a ball into the box that was. That run from Biggins was absolutely superb as he runs to the camera. We're there as well, but my word, watch this cross from Biggins on his left foot. He crosses it in, and there is his central midfield partner to get in at the back stick. It's a wonderful header down. Goalkeeper no chance. Doncaster 1. Crawley 0. Forgot we were playing.
1-0 presently.
There he now, down the right-hand side, knocks it into Ben Close. Ben Close takes a good touch. We're on the edge of the box. Look at the space we've got. He chooses not to use us. Joe Ironside gets a very good header on it. Unfortunate not to go in. Keeper makes a good save. We're at the back stick for this one. It's crossed in towards the front post. We're going to follow it in, but Adyemo will belt it away for Crawley. Hopefully we win this one, which we do with Maxwell. Now we're on the left-hand side. Here we go. We're looking for Maxwell to overlap us, which he certainly does. It's a nice little pass in to Maxwell. We're just keeping ourselves in space here, edge of the box now. Maxwell down the left-hand side will win yet another corner. It is all Doncaster Rovers at this moment in time. It's going to be Close to take it. It's crossed in towards the front post again. This time Ironside gets it, and it's normally a run we make. We didn't make that run, and we all ruined that a little bit as Maxwell does very well. Now Tom Anderson back into Aluwu. We're just trying to find a little bit of space. Astere goes into us. There's a pass into Ironside, which we choose to use. Ironside will hold this up and then get dispossessed, and Crawley will look to play out through Castrate and bring it upfield. Ben Close goes into us. We take a nice touch into George Miller. Lovely little turn from Miller. Ironside, we're going to ask for it down this side. We have got Maxwell on the outside. Now we're just going to show him a little bit of support. He goes. He takes a lovely back heel into us. We'll hold this up a little bit. Go back in to Maxwell. Now it's into Biggins, into Ironside. Edge of the box. Biggins, can he give it to us? We're still here, looking for an opportunity. We go for the strike. It's blocked well, and Brown will bring it away, but we are looking in complete control, and it must be said, I'm enjoying this midfield performance so far today, as Crawley now look to come down our right-hand side with Brown. He takes a big touch, but has got the pace to get away. We've got defending to do. Brown back to Adyemo, goes for the strike. It's going to fall on the edge of the box. There's defending to be done, and once again this Doncaster defence looks equal to it today, and we do have one last corner to defend. They've gone short quite a lot today, Crawley, but not this time. It's whipped into the box. It's headed over from Lolos, and that we'll see at the end of the first half. Doncaster 1, Crawley Town 0. And we now have the ball down the left-hand side. Coming forward, we take a couple of touches round a couple of players. We're going to drag this back a little bit. We've got some space here. Back into Maxwell. We're asking for it behind. He chooses not to use as it's headed away well by Amorley. And then Lolos will take a nice touch. We've been much more dynamic, I think, in our play today so far. We've been all across the midfield. We're really trying to have a huge impact on this game as Kelly comes forward for Crawley. But yeah, we've been on the left, on the right. We're still trying to secure our place in the middle, and then we just win the ball lovely there into Joe Ironside, and we do have a chance to possibly break here. Is there an option here for Maxwell? There certainly is. Ironside has got a chance. And look at that for a ball through to Joe Ironside. And now there is options in the box, on the edge of the box. Joe Ironside still battling away. It's cleared. We're hopefully going to pick this up with Aluwu. We certainly do. We'll take a couple of touches. Sterry is to our outside. It wasn't the best ball, in fairness, to give him. We'll give him a better one this time. But Sterry's still here. Goes back to us. We are dictating things here. It's into George Miller. Now Ironside comes into us. I'm looking for a pass through to Biggins. We couldn't quite do it. It goes back to us again. We are so involved here. Back to Maxwell. Maxwell into Biggins. It's played across to Ben Close. And it's shot and deflected wide for a corner. But my word, are we involved. 61 minutes on the clock. I would argue we're possibly the best player on the pitch at this moment. As it comes towards the back stick, we can't quite get his head on it. Alu will bring it down. Now we've got an opportunity to go down the right-hand side and possibly get a crossing, which is what I'm looking for. It's a dink across. Conroy will head clear, and then Rolls will follow it up. But the pressure is continuing as Aluwu goes into us. We've spotted a pass out to the right with Sterry. It's nearly back into us, to be fair, as we win it back high. Joe Ironside picks it up. Biggins, Ben Close fires it, and it's 2-0 Doncaster Rovers. And I've got to say, I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I'm enjoying playing it, because we are certainly in form today. Ben Close gets his second, 0 expected goals. It doesn't matter. Doncaster 2, Crawley Town 0. Just didn't have the pace to take that touch, but we will be on the back stick for this corner. 88 minutes on the clock. It's whipped in. It's going to be headed away well by Grant. Aluwu will pick it up. It's back into Close. Miller now. We're trying to look for an option. Biggins goes into us. We take a good couple of touches, to be fair. We're going down that side. Take a little cut back into Rowe. Look at that. Oh, what a save that is. It were a nice set for us. The keeper makes a very good save. Tommy Rose made an impact coming on from the bench, and we will have another corner as we spring round the back stick, just in case it's flicked on like it was earlier. Aluwu will play it into Miller. Goes back to Aluwu. We've just peeled off to the right-hand side. George Miller now. Biggins. And was it ever in doubt? Doncaster 3, Crawley 0. And that is how you put pressure on the teams in the automatic promotion places. It was a lovely little pass. And to be fair, this Crawley defence parted like the Red Sea. I thought he'd gone the wrong side of the keeper. But no doubt, because that is it. Crawley are losing 3-0 at Doncaster Rovers. That is a fantastic result and a fantastic individual performance from us as well, it must be said. As we're getting a few handshakes, a few high fives. Richard Wood has obviously took to us a little bit as well, playing in that defensive midfield role, which is lovely to see. But let's have a look at the statistics here, because I'm quite intrigued. We did get an 8.7, so that's going to guarantee us a skill point. 92 minutes played. We completed 87% of passes, and 28 of them were played. Did we get the man of the match? Is going to be intriguing. I believe we possibly should have. We didn't. Biggins got man of the match, so no man of the match, but on to the second game. And just before we get into the second game, just to bring you up to date with the league table, we are now 2 points behind Forest Green and Wimbledon with a game in hand. If we win our last 2 games of the season, we will be promoted. I mean, could we possibly? We had a shocking start, and you can see we are fired up here at Sutton United. This is going to be a big, big game. Win this, and we take it to the final game of the season, and it should be in our hands. We will go for the complete 9 passes. We'll certainly do that, but this is as big a game as we've had this season. They're all cup finals now. It's Sutton versus Doncaster. Milsom into Cashgate. Good defending by Anderson, as per. It's got to be said, this Doncaster side's really grown since the first couple of games of the season. Is that to us, Sterry? It certainly is. We're going to try and drag this defender in here. He's not really coming to us. He's backing off and backing off. We will go into Sterry. This is going to open up opportunities for us. And is it? Because it's on our left foot. We take the strike. And it's a good block from the defender, and Kizze will have it. But positive start here for Doncaster Rovers. And look at this, we're pressing so high, and Ironside wins a throw-in. Sutton come forward, Kashke on our right-hand side, defending to be done. We go into Kasimu. It's crossed him well. Anderson has it and belts it away. Last couple of minutes, we've seen Sutton coming into the game a little bit. Milsom now on the ball. It's not been all one-way traffic as it were in the last game. And Gesson on the edge of the box plays it into Pereira. More defending to be done, and we're there to help out. And Gesson and us going to a 50-50, and Joe Ironside can bring it away through George Miller, who will take a touch into Ben Close. It's a lovely little back heel, to be fair, an interchange, and we will go out to Sterry. Could this be a counter-attack? Ben Close, we've took up a nice position. Miller back into Close. Now Sterry down the right-hand side. Can he get a ball? We're on the edge of the box. Ben Close fires it to us. Oh, and on the left foot from the edge of the box. Sutton 0, Doncaster 1. And that could be a really important goal in terms of our season, because we are 1-0 up at Sutton and currently now in the automatic positions, because that left foot sat up beautifully. Goalkeeper no chance, and we have shown a lot of quality in these last couple of games, but boy did we enjoy that one. Sutton 0, Doncaster 1. Ironside goes into Miller, back into Ironside. We're just behind him here. He plays it out to Maxwell. That's a lovely ball. We're on the edge of the box again here. Ironside strikes it. We're going to shout for it. It's going to come back to us. We're going to try and bend it round this time. Didn't quite get the strike that we wanted. But Sutton 0, Doncaster 1. But we're picking up some lovely positions on the edge of their penalty areas. It's cleared long downfield, and I expect Richard Wood to win this. He doesn't, and Smith does. Beautyman will then go into Ngesson. Now Ngesson has a little bit of space to come forward, as does Smith. Smith on the edge of the box takes a turn back onto his right foot. Now Pereira. Maxwell deals with it beautifully. We could possibly break here. Joe Ironside looking to make a run. We didn't get the ball that we possibly wanted there. Miller into Close, goes into us. We're looking for options. That is a little bit of a safe pass as Anderson goes into Aluwu. We're trying to make some sort of option here as Wood will now go into us. We've got to take a couple of touches here and just ping this to the left. Not the best ball into Maxwell, but he deals with it well. Now Biggins into Ironside. Back into George Miller. Back into Ben Close. Oh, and it should have been 2-0. We've had 2 chances now to put this game to bed. And on 38 minutes, it's still only 1-0 to us. Close in to Miller. Miller plays it back to Close. Goes into us. There's got to be some options here. Nobody really making them. We're going to play out to the left-hand side instead. Now Maxwell. We're behind him if he chooses to use us, which he does. We take a nice touch back into Ben Close. Ben Close will strike it. We've got to win this. And boy, do we. We have been the complete midfielder so far in this episode. Sterry down the right-hand side. Looks to come back to us. Milsom will pick it up, but we will press with Sterry. To be fair, he knocks that round as beautifully, the Sutton man. And that is going to be the end of that attack as Ngesson brings it away. And that is going to be half-time. Our goal is the difference at half-time. Sutton United 0, Doncaster Rovers 1. But we do win it back high, and we are bursting towards this Sutton defence. I'm looking for options. Still looking for options. I feel I were fouled. And I'm not going to get a free kick here. 60 minutes gone. Still 0-1. Doncaster winning 1-0, but I felt like we're a foul on the edge of the box as Sawume will bring it forward into Smith. We try to get possession, goes into Pereira. Now Patrick on the edge of the box. We come across, give him a little bit of a kick as well, and maybe that just forced him out to play. George Miller down the right-hand side. He's got players behind him. He's got players in the middle, one of which is Ironside into Sterry. We know how good Sterry is down this side. Close back into Ironside. We're still picking up a nice position on the edge of the box here. Ben Close into Miller. Miller into Biggins. Biggins strikes it. House makes the save. Safe as houses, I hear you say. But Ben Close will trot across to take the corner. We are on around the penalty spot here. It's crossed in towards George Miller. He gets ahead on it. But we do manage to retain possession into Ben Close. Close back to us. We're going to go back to George Miller now. Biggins, it's tight, it's intricate football from Doncaster Rovers. Close now, down the left-hand side, goes into Biggins, and it's 2-0 to Doncaster Rovers. It's a wonderful strike, and it's wonderful play once again by this Doncaster side. Let's just look at the replay. We kept the pressure on from the corner. Biggins has it. He takes a lovely touch, strikes it right-footed. Hint of an offside from Joe Ironside. Bottom right-hand corner. We're 2-0 up. Maxwell down the left-hand side into Ironside. George Miller, edge of the box. George Miller scores. It's Sutton United 0, Doncaster Rovers 3, and it is game, set and match here at Sutton. We have looked like a team that is capable of automatic promotion. We've looked like a midfielder who is capable of automatic promotion, and this is all going to come down to the final day. Look at that touch from George Miller, by the way. Gets the strike on goal. Sutton 0, Doncaster 3. Sutton coming forward through play. Defending to be done here. We want to keep a clean sheet. We've been pretty good at that towards the end of this season. Jones makes a positive save once again. We're on a 9.1 rating, by the way, ladies and gents. So we are playing particularly well today. There's more skill points to be had here as Jones gets a good punch on it. We're chasing it out. Oh, that were a big attempt to get hold of it. Cleared as well. Now Wood gives it to us. We're going to try just maintain possession a little bit here as Patrick dispossesses us. We're asking for a foul. Clay's in. It's into Smith. And Jones gets us out of a hole there. We were trying to be a little bit too clever. You can see Ed West holding his hand up, apologising for it as another ball comes into the box. Jones makes a good punch again. Back into Beautyman. Defending to be done here. Back into Jackson on the edge of the box. And we are just going to whack this away. No, we're not. Senior is. That's it. Oof. 2 minutes to go, but Ironside brings that down beautifully well. Into Ben Close. Now George Miller. There's an option back into us. Is there a pass into Biggins? It certainly is. Biggins, oh, he tried to turn it round the corner to Joe Ironside. But with 3 minutes to go, that should be job done. One final attack to defend. Milsom down our right-hand side. He's keeping him going into the box. It's a good header from Nz, but that will be all she wrote. Doncaster will be in the automatic promotion places going in to the final game of this episode. What a performance from the lads that were. What an individual performance it was. And you can see the team spirit in this Doncaster side at this moment in time. Let's have a look at our ratings and objectives there. We should have got, I think it were a 9, 8.9. We got 30 passes completed. We don't get the pass accuracy, I'll get that. 93 minutes played, and we did get that goal. On to Barrow. So then, guys, this is it. It all comes down to this season of our player career mode, our first season. And we are going for automatic promotion. With those 2 results we've just had, we've won 2 games. We are in second place. There is Wimbledon, Mansfield and Forest Green that are all still in contention. Even Wrexham have an outside chance of getting automatic promotion. It's going to be 2 from 5 that go up. This is absolutely huge. We've just bought a designer suit as well, just in case we do end up going to a posh award ceremony. But this is your team that will play Barrow. Jones is in goal. It's a back 5 of Sterry, Anderson, Aluwa and Wood and Maxwell. We start in midfield with Biggins and Close, and of course it's Ironside and Miller starting up top. If we win this game, we are automatically promoted from League 2. If we lose this game, we may end up in the playoffs. From the start of the season, it was a poor start, but now we can get automatic promotion. Complete 5 passes. We will blitz that, but it all comes down to this. The sun is setting here in Barrow, or is it going to set with us as a League 1 club next season? Close, down the right-hand side again. Is he going to manage to keep possession this time? He's trying to hold it up. He doesn't win a throw-in. Gives it away again. But we will get it back through Sterry. It's a lovely little touch. We go back into Ben Close. Now Miller. Miller goes into Ironside. We will ask for it. Edge of the box. Little pass into Ben Close. We're just going to take stock of the situation. We're looking for a little pass into Joe Ironside. We find it. It comes back to us. We will go out wide to Sterry. Ask for the ball back again. We're trying to make some moves here now. Biggins goes into... That's a lovely ball into Ben Close. Just can't get there. And Lillis manages to clear it. Still 0-0, but pressure from Doncaster. And here come Barrow. Telford's in. And Barrow are 1-0 up. This was not as part of the script. This is a very, very difficult moment because let's have a look at this. They play it into Telford. Telford strikes it left-footed. Keeper, no chance. And it is Barrow 1, Doncaster 0. Oh, dear. Close into Ironside. Goes into us. We try and play a ball to the left. We've had a bad half of football here. We have played very, very well in the last couple of games, but we've not got going. Is the pressure getting to us? 35 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0 down. And here come Barrow again. Gotts goes into Telford. Defending to be done. Telford into Tiencia. He's faced up by Sterry now. Bray once again. We have got lots of defending to do. It's headed in. And Barrow are 2-0 up. And the Doncaster away fans are absolutely silent because this was not how this game was supposed to go. We've highlighted Aqua as a danger. There wasn't too much more we could do. He gets ahead of Aluwu. Keeper can't get there. Rise as well. This is going to be the comeback of comebacks. Gotts, edge of the box. It's back into Telford. And Barrow hit the post. It could quite easily have been 3-0. And it's whacked away. James Chester will pick it up. I'm going to be intrigued to see what the half-time scores are around the grounds. Are we still in the automatic promotion places, or are we slipping out of them as we bring the ball away? We're going to play a ball in to Joe Ironside. If we could get one back before half-time, that would be ideal. Sterry is down the right-hand side. We'll give it into him. And now he gives possession away, but Ben Close wins it back. Options here. Ben Close tries to get it back into us. We didn't ask for that. They don't seem to like crossing the ball on this year's FIFA or EAFC or whatever you call it. But that is possibly as poor a half as we could have had. It's Barrow 2, Doncaster 0. All the work to do in this second half. Biggest 45 minutes of the season. We've just had a rocket from the manager at half-time, and now we've got to go out there and put this right. We have got 45 minutes. We need 2 goals, if not 3. And we've just getting news from around the grounds. Forest Green Rovers have scored away at Newport County. That will mean, I would suggest, that we are going to drop out of the automatic spots as we play in to Ironside. We've got to try and make something happen in this game. We're trying to get out of the way. Barrow really compact now, and we have got to break these down. Close goes into Miller. We're just sat behind him, trying to get a little bit of space as Miller goes out to the left-hand side and Maxwell. Now Biggins. That looks like a foul, but we're not going to get it as James Chester. We then go across to try and get Bray. Can't quite do it. Sterry, right-hand side. He's just said, the commentator, the time for nice passing is gone. But George Miller has an opportunity. He's into Biggins, and it's 2-1. It's not. It's offside. Oh, my word. It's offside. I thought that was the chance. Molyneux is on for Doncaster. We've got 20 minutes. We need 2 goals. Molyneux into Ironside. Now Biggins. Chance to come forward. George Miller plays it to the right-hand side. And Sterry. We're in the middle. He gives it into us. Oh my goodness, we've missed. Oh, he came behind us. I thought we were going to get a better chance than that. We've got, look at the players we've got in the box here. It's crossed in, headed away well by Feely. We're going to pick this up here. Edge of the box, take a couple of touches. Down the right-hand side we go. We're looking for options in the middle. We found Molyneux, and it's 2-1. What an assist that is, by the way. Molyneux gets the goal, 13 minutes to get an equaliser and possibly a winner, but we're going to have another look at this assist because that was beautiful play from us. Let's just have a quick look at this. We go down the right-hand side. We stretch his legs. Standerberg-esque. It's played across the box. There is Molyneux. And it's Barrow 2, Doncaster 1. Another goal could be absolutely huge. Another 2 could be dreamland. Molyneux goes into us. There's a pass into Ben Close. Now George Miller is surrounded by players, but Ben Close does exceptionally well. Sterry's down the right-hand side. Can he get a pass? He goes for the shot. Lillis managed to palm it away. Sterry, that's going to be his last action of the game. We're in the middle, as is Joe Ironside. It's crossed in from the corner. It's going to be headed away well by Bray. We're going to try the same again. We're going to go down the right-hand side. There's options here. We're into the middle. Oh, and we just this time can't find the pass, but Miller gets it back. And what a save from Lillis. Oh my goodness, this is some game of football now. Aqua comes off. We're in the middle. We're asking for it. It's crossed in well by Close. This time Whitfield heads it away, and he is going to get to the second one as well. And we have got a lot of players forward. In fact, we have got everyone forward. Telford is 1-on-1. And what a save that is from Jones. And now it goes into us. We've got to take a touch. Can we hold possession? We certainly can. Out to the right-hand side, and Roberts. We're playing in as auxiliary centre-forward here. Roberts down the right-hand side. Goes back into Ben Close. Back into Miller. Back into us. Oh, what a save from Lillis. How on earth has he saved that? Oh, my goodness. This goalkeeper has produced miracles. What a save that is from Lillis. It's another corner. Can we get a goal from this? We've got Anderson. We've got Ironside. It's crossed in. Miller heads it down. It's headed away well by Worrell. Miller tries to get on it. We tried to get on it. Headed back to Aluwu. We've got the chance on this left-hand side. Back into Molyneux. Takes a heavy touch. And Worrell will get it, but Lillis is under pressure from Roberts. And we've got a goal. It's 2-2. Is that the goal that sends us to League One? Let's have a little look at this keeper. Loses possession. Roberts gets the shot on goal. We've equalised. We don't know what's going off around the grounds. And Foley. Could we pinch it again? We have got the ball back. Goes into us. Oh, make the run, Molyneux. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? We go into Biggins. Richard Wood's going forward. It's Joe Ironside. Shoots. Oh, and Lillis makes the save. We are going to get a corner. Oh my word, we are going to get a corner. We're in the box to possibly get promoted. It's a poor corner, and Whitfield will clear. And that is going to be that. Have we been promoted? It's not going to happen, says the commentator. We leave the pitch. We've given it everything we possibly could. Is this the greatest game of EAFC Player Career Mode you have ever seen? Because that was some game to be involved in. 9.3, 36 passes. I don't know how many we've completed. 94 minutes. Let's get to the standings and see where that puts us. So, before we get to the standings, it looks like we've got the Player of the Season awards in the EFL. And do you know that fancy suit I bought? I mean, I am looking very, very dapper at this moment in time. We have got the Player of the Season. That's going to be worth a few skill points at the end of the year. I can assure you of that. Looking very nice indeed. Our manager looks absolutely thrilled. Maybe not. But let's take some nice photos there. Lovely pocket square as well for Ed West. Brilliant scenes here, and everybody gets up and applauds me, and rightly so. But it's going to be a little bit unfortunate that we didn't get that promotion. We will now be in the League 2 playoffs. Let's just have a little look at who we've got. So we have got Bradford City home and away. I was hoping that we were going to get be able to view the final league table, but we may not be able to do that. Let's have a look. Oh, we will. So in League 2 we finished 4th. We finished 1 point behind Forest Green Rovers. So very disappointing. We do get to play Bradford City home and away, so that's going to be on the next episode. Let's just have a quick look to see if we've got any more recommendations coming in. We have. We've got Turkey, we've got Poland, we've got Germany, Scotland, Korea, Portugal, and Turkey again. Sivasspor in the Turkish league. So somebody else to have a look at there. Obviously, we with the stature that we're growing in, we're going to get some better teams. But yeah, next up, it is Bradford City in the playoffs and then it could be a final at Wembley. I hope you've enjoyed that episode. My word, I'm going to make a standalone episode for that final game. So if you see that twice this week, I do apologise, but my word, that final game was unbelievable. And I will see you for the League 2 playoffs. Hopefully, we can get promoted. Ta-ra.